Good morning, everybody. Today we have a fun workout. It's going to be a 20-minute EMOM, which stands for every minute on the minute. You're going to perform 5 burpees, followed by 5 dumbbell thrusters. We will cover it more once we get there, but first, let's go ahead and begin with a general warm-up. So for the general warm-up, all of these movements are going to be 10 repetitions in total. So your first movement, you're going to reach down, touch your toes, and then reach overhead, giving yourself a nice lumbar stretch. Once you complete that movement, the next movement, you are going to take a nice deep lunge and then straighten out that front leg. You should really feel that one in your hamstrings. Once you complete that movement, I'm going to test your balance today. You're going to reach up, grab that knee, pull it across your body, and try to look at your opposite arm, all right? Once again, these movements are done for a total of 10 repetitions each. Once you complete that movement, the next movement, you're gonna reach your arms overhead, bring them together, rotate at the torso, opening them up. From there, you're gonna give me 10 big arm circles forward, followed by 10 big arm circles backwards. Once you finish that, 10 over-unders. Give yourself a big hug. Rotate which arm is on top each time. Once you finish all of those movements for 10 repetitions each, you should be generally warmed up. So we're going to now move into a more specific warm-up. Our first warm-up is going to be alternating groiners, all right? So for these, it looks something like this. You're going to get into a good plank position, and then you're going to step your left foot forward next to your left hand, or as close as possible that you can get it. Go back to that plank position. Now right foot, right hand. For this specific warm-up, you're going to do 30 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds of rest. So the first movement were those alternating groiners. Once you get done with that 15 seconds of rest, you're then going into 30 seconds of lateral push-ups, which look like something like this. Get in that good plank position, shuffle your hands to the left, complete a push-up, shuffle your hands to the right, complete a push-up. "30 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds of rest. Once you complete that movement, you're then going to go into a 30-second wall squat. All right, find a nice spot on a wall, maybe a pole like I am right now. You're going to sit here for 30 seconds. Once that 30 seconds is complete, you're then going to give yourself 15 seconds of rest once again. And then you're going to complete all 3 of those movements for one more round, all right? So 30 seconds of alternating groiners, followed by 15 seconds of rest, 30 seconds of lateral push-ups, followed by 15 seconds of rest, then 30 seconds wall squat, 15 seconds of rest to complete your warm-up for today. After you complete your general warm-up and that more specific warm-up, you should now be ready for today's every minute on the minute EMOM of 5 burpees and 5 dumbbell thrusters, all right? So you're gonna set a clock for 20 minutes. And every minute on the minute, you're gonna complete 2 movements. The first movement is gonna be a burpee. All right, for a total of 5, followed by 5 dumbbell thrusters. For a total of 5. Your rest will be however much remaining time you have for that minute, all right? So if it takes you 30 seconds to complete 5 burpees and 5 dumbbell thrusters, then you will have 30 seconds of rest, and you will pick up at the top of the next minute to complete your next set of 5 burpees followed by 5 dumbbell thrusters, all right? Maybe you don't have the complete burpee today. That is perfectly fine. Maybe today you were just getting down on the ground, stepping back, laying your chest and knees on the ground, and then simply standing up, reaching overhead. Maybe you're doing a combination where you're playing those hands, kicking them back, doing a push-up, stepping up, adding a nice jump. All right, these are just scalable options to the burpee, and that is perfectly fine. For the dumbbell thrusters, all right, you can do it with 1 dumbbell, like I showed, or if you have 2 dumbbells, you could also do it that way. Maybe you don't have a dumbbell at home at all. Well, you could always go outside and find a nice rock, maybe find a nice stick. Maybe you go find a backpack, put some stuff in it, use that for today's weight. All right, for these thrusters, let's talk about good positioning. So for a thruster, your legs should be about shoulder width stance because that is ideal squat position. When you are squatting down, your knees should stay in line with your toes. In addition, your chest should remain up, keeping a nice neutral spine when you are squatting down. When you're holding that dumbbell overhead, you are aiming to keep your elbows parallel with the ground, all right? So you're squatting down, you're waiting until you stand all the way up at the top of that, a full top of hip extension. You're then gonna push into the air and bring that dumbbell overhead. And you're gonna bring it down to elbows parallel, squat down, repeat. All right, so that is today's workout. I hope you enjoy it, have fun with it, and most importantly, do only good every day. See you guys Wednesday.